sorry to bug you. This plug into the iPad, it's a little red color. Okay. right now there's no microphone. Can you hear me now? It might have been paused with the toggle switch up. Let me know if you can hear me now. Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me or the Zamboni? Good. All right. Terrific. We are in business. I've got the lens, the panoramic lens on, so hopefully that'll help us see the corners a little bit better. Great to hear that. Sorry for the technical difficulties, Bell Tire fans. We got here a bit late. The game started a bit. Rob or Laura, so back in business. We've got the start of the second period coming up here in a couple minutes. The score is 2-0. Goals by Zoe Palucci, Mackenzie Flanagan, Caitlin Flanagan. Crowd pop this morning, so hopefully they can keep up that effort and intensity. Flyers team looks like they have a number of solid players that are able to protect the puck, skate with the puck pretty well. So I think it'll still be a challenge that we're up to. Here comes your Bell Tire team. Just noticing the Flyer bench, there's a number of girls on that team that are a little bit short in stature. Yeah, quite a few that look like they're under 5'3". Their shoulders and chest area is just barely coming up a little bit over the boards. All right, leading us off is Zoe Palucci, Helena Hewer, Sam Kay, Maddie Martin, and Mackenzie Flanagan. Face-off is won by the Flyers. They pick it up, cross the red line, and dump it in behind the net of Streeter. Maddie sends it up for Sam Kay, who taps it out to center. Mackenzie Flanagan's there, sends it up to Zoe Palucci. Over the red line, over the blue line. Keeps it alive. Helena Hewer in the slot, tries to take a shot. Back comes the Flyers over the blue line. Maddie Martin angling her opponent into the corner behind the net. Flyers have a stick on it. Maddie goes down on the play. Puck is kicked from Helena up to Zoe. Back into the corner for Maddie. Maddie sends it around for Sam Kay. Takes a look over her shoulder, sees that the Flyers defender wasn't in her skates, can't get it out of the zone. Puck nearly picked off by Emma Markovich in the slot. Mackenzie keeps it alive, sends it in on net, loose puck. There's a lot of loose pucks today. Hopefully we can continue to capitalize on those. A lot of loose pucks. Mackenzie sends it in on net. Awkward bounce, almost hit the other side of the net. Behind the net. Now we got Sam Kay sending it up for Caitlin Flanagan. Caitlin takes a shot, hits the goalie, goes into the corner. Now we got Dobbs in the corner. Dobbs sends it into the opposite corner. Mackenzie pinching, keeps it alive. Now it trickles out to the neutral zone. The Flyers are there. She cuts over the blue line, sends it in on net, and Streeter makes a glove save on the ice. Face-off coming, Bell Tire zone momentarily. We've got Evans, Dobbs, and no, Evans, Cruciano, and Clemens are out there. Martin gives it to Clemens, who tries to feed Cruciano. Pass is intercepted by the Flyers. Nice battle by Morton. Morton keeps it alive, getting hooked left and right, but not enough to call a penalty. Evans sends it in for Cruciano. Now Clemens. Clemens sends it back down below the goal. Flyers has a tough time picking up the puck. Martin tries to center the pass in front of the net. Flyers send it to the corner. Now out to the blue line. Morton tries to take her opponent into the corner. Shot on net, but Streeter there with a blocker save. Puck squirts into the neutral zone. They send it rink wide toward their bench. Almost too many men called, but didn't hit a player. Puck goes into the corner. Zoe's there. Zoe holds it behind the net. Zoe looks to the top. Looks low to high. Sends it up for Bowman just off her stick. Martin's back to pick it up. Tough forecheck here. Martin sends it up for Sam K. Sam K gets a stick on it, sends it up for Hewer. It stops right in front of us. And Flyers take it back into the zone. They send it deep. Bowman's there. Bowman sends it to the opposite corner. Martin tries to get it out of the zone. Kept in, now in the neutral zone. Fighting for the puck. Flyers chase it down. They get to it first. Sam K's got it. Sam K sees an opportunity. Bowman sends it in on net. Blocker save. Dobbs up to Mackenzie Flanagan. Puck sent out. Mackenzie gets a stick on it. Slows down the momentum of the puck. Now Bowman holds it behind her own net. Sends it up for Audrey. Audrey taps it ahead to Dobbs. Dobbs to Markovich. Markovich sends it in. Glove save for the Flyers. 11 minutes to go in the second period. Score is 2-0. Caitlin Mackenzie Flanagan out on D. Audrey, Emma, and Dobbs. Up for Caitlin. Caitlin holds on to it. Sends it up for Emma. Emma over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie takes a shot. Low. Nice deflection, but you can't get a hold of it. Flyers send it deep around. Must have been an offsides, intentional offsides, coming all the way back. Same lineup. Face off taken by Dobbs. Dobbs wins it up to Mackenzie. Mackenzie looks, sends it deep. Nice forecheck pressure. Didn't have a clear lane. Audrey sends it behind the net for Dobbs. Squirts past Dobbs and Flyers pick it up. Almost kept it in. Caitlin's struggling to regain possession. Now Audrey sends it deep. They go for a line change. Gabby Evans is putting pressure on him. Now Cruciano. They send it through the neutral zone. Mackenzie's back. Mackenzie deflects it to the side. Caitlin behind now. Below the baseline, below the goal line, we got Flanagan and one of the Flyers players fighting for possession. Now to the other corner, Flyers have it. Send it up to the top. Shot blocked. Now Mackenzie tries to enforce her will. She flings the puck up the side for Cruciano, and it's kept in by the Flyers. They send it around to the other side. One of their players coming off the bench regains possession, sends it below the goal line, then up to the D, and it squirts into the neutral zone. Flyers D picks it up. Around, wide open, unfortunately. Shot, and Streeter comes up with a big save at 9:20 in the second period. I'll have to rewind that clip to see what happened to our coverage, but the Flyers players got in behind our D, probably with a line change. Here takes the face off. Shot towards the side of the net. Around for Zoe Palucci, who's got some skating room. Zoe drops it for Morton. Morton gets it up for Zoe. Flyers. Morton. Now through the neutral zone, Flyers come over the blue line. They hold on to it. And Zoe gets a nice poke check. She looks for Helena. Helena couldn't get free. Helena ties up her opponent. Martin couldn't quite keep it in the zone. Beltire tags up, goes for a line change. Flyers looks to make a quick break. Puck is loose. Martin comes up with it, and she looks for Audrey, but just behind her. Can't quite connect, and that is good. Thank you. Thought that was going to be a tripping call, but no call. Agbe picks up the puck. She sends it up for Emma. Emma holds on to it. Behind the net, Flyers pick it up. They send it up through the middle, just off one of their forward sticks and back into the zone. Now Flyers go through the neutral zone. Puck is in the corner. Martin is there, holding a defensive position as now three Flyers fight for puck. Okay, puck squirts out to their D and held in. Behind the net is Bowman. Bowman tries to feed the left wing and get it out of the zone. Markovich is there, now loose puck. Evans battling hard, gets it into the neutral zone and gets it deep. Nice battle there. Flyers pick it up. They have some skating room. They send it up to the left side of the ice. One of the players tried to cut across the middle, but Zoe Palucci got a stick on it. Now Zoe still has it. Zoe drops the pass for Hewer. Puck is loose. I don't think Hewer was expecting that pass. It's behind the backhanded pass. It was pretty creative. Now the Flyers come in over the blue line. Martin brings her into the wall. Sam K's there. Looks like we got just two lines of forwards today and a 5D. All right. Okay, puck is sent deep by Zoe. Beltire goes for a line change. 6:35 to go in the second period. Flyers try to pass it out of the zone. Whiffed on the pass. Now Evans looks towards the top. Evans holds it down. Clemens is there. Clemens has got it. Now right in front, Clemens and Evans are on it. Rania goes for help. Okay, 3-on-2 coming back. All right. Okay, calls potentially coming. Yep, call on Cruciano. Missed the penalty call. She goes to the box for 1:30 at 6:02 in the second period. Out to kill the penalty is Audrey and Lexi Dobbs. Caitlin McKenzie Flanagan. They send it to the sideboards. McKenzie is there. Puck is at the point. DDD pass. Audrey picking up our lane. Puck is loose at Audrey's feet. Caitlin's there. Puck is on the sideboards. They send it up to the D. DDD pass. The other D sends it in on net. Caitlin's there. Tries to clear. McKenzie's in the corner. She ties up the Flyers for a minute. Up to their D. Their D squirts around Dobbs, but they regain their core defensive posture in the house. And now Dobbs blocks a shot and sends it all the way down, and they go for a quick line change. Flyers regroup. They've got 36 seconds left to go on the penalty. Puck comes all the way down, and Streeter covers it. A little bit of comment from the crowds. Probably should keep that puck moving. especially when we're on the penalty kill, not to freeze it in our own zone. Second period though, and we definitely wanted fresh legs out there, so reasonable. Puck is blocked and sent out into the neutral zone. Now onto the stick of Hewer. Hewer sends it deep. 17, 16 seconds, 15 seconds left to go in the penalty kill. Flyers come through the neutral zone. Now Hewer up to the D. Flyers D sends it down deep. Now we're full strength. Right at the side of the net. Morton sends it to the corner. Clemens challenging the defender. Puck sent in front. Shot away into the corner. Flyers D keeps it alive. Puck is behind the net. Now Hewer. Matty Martin regains possession, sends it deep. Probably will be an icing. Yep. Coming all the way back. She tried to do a slow pass onto the stick of Emma, or allow Emma to skate into it. It just passed her stick, and the puck will be coming all the way back for a defensive zone faceoff. All right, we've got Morton, Mackenzie Flanagan out there, Clemens, Sam Kay, Zoe Palucci. A little bit of a different look right now. Okay, puck is at the blue line. Flyers holding it in. Okay, red and white. Skates after it. Sam Kay got a head of speed. Head of steam and speed. Flyers send it around, rim it around. Morton keeps it alive. Tries to look for a defensive partner who had already left the zone. McKenzie picks it up. Sends it rink wide, and it's deflected into the Bell Tire bench. Hey guys, how did the Caesars game go? Good one. Flyers win the face-off. Puck is sent through the neutral zone, and Audrey gets a piece of it. Gets into the offensive zone, looks to center the pass. Dobbs was there, but just a little past her stick. Puck cleared to the neutral zone. Flyers 2-on-1. Audrey back to help out. And nice defensive play by McKenzie. Keeping it in the corner. Puck sent wide of the net. Flyers pick it up in the opposite corner. Send it behind the net. Flyers send a centering pass, but Audrey is there to clear the zone. Oh, almost cleared the zone. Oh boy. The refs are letting a few calls go. Audrey, shot. Wow, what hands. Emma to Audrey. Audrey, close distance, sends it up to the top of the net. And beautiful goal. That brings Bell Tire up 3-0. Andrew, give you a fist bump now. That was a great. That was a tough goal. That close, that's tough. Oh boy. Little rumble here at the face-off circle. All right, Helena Hewer, Sam Kay, Zoe Palucci are out there. Face-off won by the Flyers, regained by Bell Tire. Lots of pressure. Zoe sends it deep. Sam Kay is on the chase. Nice angling. Now Zoe, puck is sent deep. For Martin. Martin sends it through the neutral zone. Puck is in front of us. Zoe sends it to Helena. Helena sends it into the opposite corner. Deflects in front of the Flyers net. Flyers D picks it up, sends it behind the net. D to D pass up to the left wing. To center. To right wing. Over the blue line. Martin's not having any of it. Flyers send a centering pass, hits off the stick of Streeter, and they send it deep now. All right, now we have Dobbs behind the net. She looks up top. Nope, Flyers take her out. Dobbs trying to fight back. Flyers get possession again. They send it up to the left wing. They send it deep. Now Mackenzie Caitlin pivots. Flyers keep it alive. They send it deep around, rimmed around. Now it's on the stick of Martin. Martin tries to send it up the boards. Stop. Now Caitlin Flanagan. Ooh, geez. Check from behind. Bell Tire goal on a power play. Flyers taking Caitlin down pretty hard from behind. Okay. Power play coming for Bell Tire. Martin, Mackenzie Flanagan, Audrey, Emma Markovich, and Dobbs. Mackenzie sends it over to Emma. Emma gets her pass deflected. Mackenzie keeps it alive on the boards. Now Dobbs up to Mackenzie. Mackenzie comes over the middle, takes a shot, and into the net. I think it might have deflected off of Dobbs' stick. Puts Bell Tire up 4-0 with 39 seconds left to go in the second period. That was quick work by the Bell Tire girls on the power play. From what I've been told, Coach Vigilani has been keeping the Bell Tire girls moving very hard in each of their practices lately. So hopefully it pays off this weekend with a lot of additional offensive production. Puck is sent out of the zone. Dobbs tries to get a piece of it. Squirts in the middle, shot towards the net by the Flyers. Streeter makes a save. All right, Martin picks up the stick, is down. That's the end of the period. Okay.